video supposedly showing a piece of raw meat twitching its way off of a dinner table went viral in July 2019. This video was shared by several different outlets under a variety of captions, but most referred to it as the zombie chicken video. The video first started circulating on Chinese social media sites such as Weibo around June 2019. When the video reached English outlets about a week later, it was frequently accompanied by jokes about zombie chicken. However, when Hong Kong news covered this video on June 17, reporters identified the animal as a recently skinned frog. Bizarre video footage filmed in southern China shows a slab of beef on display in a butcher's window twitching. The footage was recorded on February 22 in Guangzhou, southern China. This isn't the first time footage of twitching meat has emerged. In 2015, a video of pulsating meat was posted to Chinese social media, amassing some 11 million clicks on social media site Weibo. At the time, officials from the Animal Health Department in Shandong province said it was safe to eat. Ever had the fear that your meat is still alive while eating? Well, some folks in Malaysia were witness to such a horror experience that was filmed on camera and later shared on social media. According to reports, the short clip was filmed in Merla, which lies in the Malaysian state of Pahang. The meat began twitching when an artist called Taro was preparing dinner, the reports added. Why is the meat moving? My mom refuses to cook it because she is so afraid, asked Taro. Taro, who was preparing the meat, said she and her family were very shocked and frightened. We were just a bit shocked and frightened, but after that, we just pretended that it did not happen. We were a little freaked out because we didn't know about the phenomenon. It stopped moving when my mom decided to put it in the fridge, said Nero. I was amazed by the netizens' comments because I can see there are plenty of people who know why it happened, but some of them are just as clueless as me, she added. While this animal is certainly dead, its neurons are still active and seem to be reacting to sodium ion, a chemical compound that can be found in salt and soy sauce. Scientific American was commenting on the following video from 2009. While the reaction in this footage is not as severe, it does show how salt can cause a raw piece of meat to twitch. Although the brain and heart are not functioning, there are cells that can still respond to stimuli, for example, added sodium. Immediately after death, muscle motor neurons, the nerves that create movement within the tissue, which are triggered by electrical signals, still contain some membrane potential difference in ion concentrations. All cells are polarized, which means that there is a high to low gradient of the charged atoms, or ions, from inside cells to outside them. The difference between these concentrations is what creates a charge across a membrane. When not being activated by the nervous system, neurons maintain their membrane potential by pumping out a balance of sodium and potassium ions, both needed to instigate neurons firing. However, when the neuron is activated with an electric signal, specific channels within the cell open up, allowing sodium ions to flood in, and as equilibrium of charge in the cell to its environment is required, potassium channels are, as a result, also opened up, causing them to flood out of the cell. Eventually the channels close and the neurons work to restore balance between concentrations of sodium and potassium inside and outside them, but not before triggering nearby channels to open, causing a chain reaction within the muscle. This is basically how neurons create movement within a tissue. As previously mentioned, immediately after death, motor neurons maintain some membrane potential, or difference in ion charge, which then starts a domino effect down neural pathways causing movement,